my video. Today we have a question from the exercise 5.2 chapter 5, understanding the elementary shapes. And in our last video we have also solved the question from the same exercise, and today the question from the exercise 5.2 is related with clock. So if you have the idea how check the time in the hands clock, then you can solve the question are given here easily. And if you have problem to see the time in the clock, then there is also some problem you will face. So I will recommend all the students, please learn how to see the watch, how to see the time in the watch. Okay, without this knowledge we cannot solve such type question, or we cannot solve such question. And we have already learned how to see the time in the hand watch in our very low classes like class 1st or class 2. So I think there we needed to learn how we see the clock. As we know that here we are discussing corresponding with the angle. So we just need to know that what angle will be formed between the two hands. So one most important thing I would like to tell you that the angle between two numbers, that is the angle between 12 and 1 will be what? So first, as you know that the complete angle is of 360 degree. As we know that the complete angle is of measure 360 degree, and here we can see that the complete circle is divided into 12 equal parts. So that in order to find out what angle will be formed between a part, then we just divide 360 by 12, and after dividing we can find out what angle will be formed between the two numbers or two parts. So when we divide 360 by 12, we get 30 degree. 30 degree represent that the angle formed between a part of the circle is 30 degree. So that if the if the minute hand move from one position to its adjacent next position, then the angle that it forms is of 30 degree. So here these are the main factors that we have to know. So let us start our question. The first question is, look at the clock and answer the following question. Questions are given here and we have to read them and try to understand what does the question say. So the first question, the first clock, the first clock shows the time of 3 o'clock. In the first, in this clock, the time shows of 3 o'clock. Okay, then the first question is, what is the angle between hour hand and minute hand? So the first question is, what is the angle between hour hand and minute hand? Okay, so just see in the clock we see that the hour hand moved from 12 to 3. The hour hand moved from 12 to 3, and during this movement, the hour hand crossed three parts. That is one part, second part, and third part. That means when the hour hand moves from 12 to 3, then it moved three part. So one more thing, as we know that the angle between one part is 30 degree. So if it moved three part, then that means there is the angle which is formed is of 90 degree. So our first answer will be 90 degree or right angle. As we know that the angle which have the measure of 90 degree is known as right angle. So our first answer will be right angle or of 90 degree. Now let us see the second question. If the time is 1 o'clock, if the time is 1 o'clock, what will the angle between hands be? Means if there is 1 o'clock in the watch, that means if in the clock there is in the watch there is 1 o'clock, that means the hour hand will indicate the number 1, and we know that the angle formed between only one part will be is 30 degree, so that the angle between minute hand and hour hand when the time is 1 o'clock will be 30 degree, and we know that the angle which have the measure greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree is known as acute angle. So the answer of the second question will be acute angle. Then we write the second answer will be acute angle. I hope it is clear. Now let us see the next. What does the third question say? If the time is 2 o'clock, if the time is 2 o'clock, then what will be the angle formed between hands B? Okay, this question just like second question. So if the time is 2 o'clock in the watch, then we see that the hour hand indicate the number 2, and hour hand the part between 12 and hour hand are 2, and in the one part there is 30 degree angle form, therefore in the two part there is 60 degree angle form, and 60 degree is greater than 0 degree but less than 90 degree. That is why the angle between the hand when the time is 2 o'clock will be acute angle. So our last answer will also be acute angle. I hope it is clear to all students. So these are the three answers of the question when the first clock represents 3 o'clock. Then there are three conditions given for which we have to give our assertions, and the assertions are listed here. So these are the required answer of the first question. I hope it is clear to all. Now let us see our next questions. Okay, students, the new question, that is the second question of the given question. In this question, the second clock shows the time of 6 o'clock. Okay, here the clock is drawn in which the time is 6 o'clock. That means the hour hand is on the 6 and the minute hand is on 12. So that there is 6 o'clock of time. Now our question is, what is the angle between two hands now? Between two hands now means if there is 6 o'clock in the watch, then we have to find that what angle will be formed between the clock, minute hand and hour. So as we know that in our previous question, when it was 3 o'clock, then there is a right angle formed. Okay? Here the hour hand is just moved from 3 to 6 o'clock, 3 to 6. That means the hour hand again cross three parts, again cross 3, 1, 2, 3 parts. And we know that there is 30-degree form when the hands cross one part. So here the hour hand cross three parts again. That means already 90-degree angle formed when the hour hand was at 3, and now the hour hand is on 6. That means it's again cross three parts. Then in this case we get that 90 plus 90, that means the angle formed between the two hands are 90 degree plus 90 degree, that is the 180 degree. So our answer for first question is that 180 degree or 180 degree or straight angle. Why we say it is straight angle? Because by the definition we know that an angle is said to be straight angle. We know that an angle is said to be straight angle if its measure is equal to 180 degree. So that here the angle which is formed 180 degree. That means it is also known as the straight angle. So our first answer will be 180 degree or straight angle when there is 6 o'clock in the watch. I hope the first answer is clear. Now let us see what does the second question say. How many degree has the hour hands traveled since 3 o'clock? The question says that how many degree the hour hand traveled when the time was 3 o'clock. That means in initial position, the time was 3 o'clock, and now the final position, the time is 6 o'clock. Then here we have to find that how many degree it traveled. So just suppose that in first case the time was 3 o'clock. The time was 3 o'clock means the hour hand was at the point 3. And now the time is 6 o'clock. The time is 6 o'clock. That means the hour hand is at the point 6. So here we can see that when the hour hand moves from 3 to 6, it crosses 1, 2, 3 parts again. When the hour hand moves from 3 to 6, it crosses 3 parts, and the angle between one part is 30 degree. So when it crossed 3 parts, then the hour hand traveled 90 degree since 3 o'clock. So our answer will be 90 degree. This is the third option. I hope it is also clear. Now let us see the third. What does the third part says? in how many more time will it have traveled in total 120 degrees? That means the question is, what is the time required to form 120 degree total? So, what was our first position in the clock? In the first position, there was 3 o'clock, and now the time is 6 o'clock. And here the question is to form 120 degree total. Then, in order to form 120 degree by the minute hand and the hour hand, is that the hour hand must be at the point 4. So when the hour hand will reach at the point 4, then we get the angle of 120 degree. So that this position we will get when the angle 120 degree fall. Okay, so in the figure there is 120 degree is formed, and here we have to find that how much time taken by the our hand to form 120 degree angle. So initially means at the starting, when we start the question, we have seen that the time was 3 o'clock. The time was 3 o'clock. And in order to form 120 degree, the our hand just move and reach at the point 4. So from 12 to 4, the hour hand cross 4 equal part, so that there is an angle of 120 degree formed. And the hour hand was initially at the 3. So when it just moved 3 to 4, 3 to 4 means when the hour hand moved from 3 to 4, then it just 1 hour passed. So our answer will be 1 hour required to form 120 degree angle. So the answer C will be 1 hour. These are the exact solution of the given question. I hope the answer of all such questions are clear to everybody. And if you have any doubt, then you can mention your doubt in the comment box. I will try to clear your doubt then and there. So thank you very much for watching this video.